Welcome back to a special Superintendent Report with Dr. Warren. Dr. Warren, how are you doing today?
Reese, I'm doing very good today. How about you?
I'm doing great myself.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to the break?
Yes, I am.
A lot of students and a lot of staff are telling me the same thing.
Absolutely.
We're all ready for the break. What are you going to do over Christmas?
I'm not doing much. I'm just kind of spending time with family and friends and
Family
babysitting.
Family time's good.
Yes, sir.
We're going to do absolutely nothing. So and have fun doing it.
Right. I mean, it's a break.
Yeah, absolutely. What do we have this morning, Reese?
So the biggest question people have been wondering is what is going on with prom and graduation this year?
Prom and graduation. That's a great question. Reese, so this is Wednesday when we're filming this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Tonight, I'm actually having a Facebook Live presentation to all of the community. You know, we do that maybe once every 9 weeks at one's grading period. And I'm going to announce to everyone tonight that we're going to, number one is I am so proud of everybody for taking care of each other even through the still crazy world of COVID. You know, we're hearing about a new variant and everything like that, and we've been going through it, but our numbers look fantastic. If you look at our COVID numbers, today out of 31,000 people that can be in our buildings, we have 37 cases across the entire, you know, that's less than 1% of our entire student body and staff. So everyone is taking care of business, taking care of themselves, taking care of each other. So we are going to officially announce tonight, and I'll put this in a letter that all the families and staff will get before we leave for Christmas break on Friday, that school dances, prom, graduation will be business as usual. For this. So I know we have a lot of student organizations who would like to have some dances at the beginning of the second semester. They're going to be able to do that. Everybody who is involved in planning for prom, right now we're saying plan as you would a normal year, because our numbers are looking so good. And then for our seniors out there, we have the North Texas Coliseum reserved like we've always done in the past. You know, we've gone away from that in the last couple of years, but that's a great location. That's a great venue for graduations, and we're planning it right now.
Absolutely. I know our seniors are super excited about that.
Well, and I mean, you guys have done so good, and you have not been able to do some of the things that students in the past have been able to do. And so, again, because of y'all taking care of business and the staff and families taking care of business, we're going to start the second semester just as close to quote unquote normal as we can. And we're you need to go to prom. You know, your friends who are seniors need to have a normal, regular graduation. So that's what we're hoping and praying for. Absolutely. Yep.
What qualities do you hope your replacement will have?
My replacement, did you know I'm retiring?
Yes, sir, I did.
We announced that a couple of months ago. Reese, the school board is going through the process right now of finding the new superintendent. They want to have a new superintendent identified by probably in between spring break and April. And hopefully that person can start his or her contract maybe even at the 1st of May, so that to get the feel for the school district and to, you know, because there's a lot of work that gets done, budget work, hiring that gets done during that time frame. And so we have gone through just of these last few months of the very beginning of the search. A lot of people have been giving their opinions of the attributes, what same thing that you just asked me, the attributes of the new leader, personal characteristics, professional characteristics. For me, I would say a requirement for all superintendents, number one, is they've got to love kids. That's the number one thing. They've got to be in the business for children, for students. Same thing for teachers and staff. And the greatest thing about us is we're going to attract some very good people to this position. I have no doubt. And it's because of you. It's because of the other students and the teachers and the staff and our families. We've got a great school district here. We are growing like you wouldn't believe, because this is a destination district, because, you know, families, people can work anywhere in the Metroplex and they can live anywhere. And more times than not, people are choosing Northwest ISD to live because of our schools. And that's a testament to the campuses and all those in those campuses. So again, just knowing a lot of my colleagues and my peers out there, they just have an unending love for what they do, a love for students, and they want to make the very best of the situation that they're in, and we'll get somebody like that.
Right.
Yep.
Is there anything that you're going to let your replacement know about the district before you leave?
Well, those folks who apply for jobs like Northwest, they're going to do a lot of research on their own. You know, anytime you move and you change positions, change jobs, that's a huge move. That's a huge move on your family. So we never go into, you know, and you know, when my wife and my family and I came to Northwest, we did a lot of research. We knew the district before we even got here because it is such a huge move. I mean, we wouldn't have moved our youngest son graduated from Eaton. He was a junior when we moved here. And we wouldn't have moved him if we did not think this was a good enough district for him. I mean, that's what parents look for. And so, so the person that's going to be ultimately named as the new superintendent will have done a lot of research into this. And then I'm going to be able to fill him or her in just on the absolute minutest details of what we do and, you know, how we do things. Because there is definitely a Northwest way. And we think the Northwest way works. And so I'm going to spend a lot of time with that person just talking about here's how we do things. Now, they're going to bring things to the table themselves. They're going to know ways of doing things better, and they're going to bring their own ideas, and that's what superintendents are supposed to do. But we're going to spend a lot of time with that person just making sure that they understand where we are financially, academically, instructionally, you know, HR-wise, staffing, all those things that they need to know coming in.
That's good.
Yep.
Is there anything that you're looking forward to in your retirement?
Oh Lord, Reese, how much time do we have? My wife and I are just going to have a lot of fun with each other. We're gonna move somewhere that we're going to be closer to our parents. Our parents are getting to the age where we're going to pay a little bit more attention to them, like they've paid attention to us our whole lives. And then Jill and I are just going to go and pay attention to each other. You know, when you are a leader, Reese, one of these days you're going to be a leader, no doubt, and you're going to find out that the stress and the challenges of leadership, you don't bear those just by yourself. Your whole family bears the stress and the challenges when you're a leader. And so we've been doing this for a long time, and my wife has done a phenomenal job being a superintendent's wife because she's lived through it all just like I have. And so we're going to take time for each other. We're going to do a lot of traveling. I think the very first trip we're going to drive to Alaska. We've always wanted to do that.
That sounds so much fun.
Yeah, we're going to take about a month and a half, and we're just going to drive up there and just see everything that we can see, and then just start the next challenges of our life.
That's great.
Yep.
I think that wraps it up. Is there anything else you would like to add?
Well, we want everybody, Reese, we want everybody to have a wonderful Christmas. Whatever your families believe in, we want them to have a wonderful Christmas, a wonderful holiday season, just a winter break, a spring break. We need everybody to be very safe. Keep being safe, even through the crazy world of COVID that we're in now. Keep doing what you're doing, and we are going to. All expectations are we're going to have a phenomenal second semester.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us on this month's Superintendent Report. We'll see you all next time. Stay safe, everyone.